Hey guys, what's up? It's PkmariO, and apologies if I sound weird, first of all. I'm currently fighting an annoying cold, so yeah, if you hear me coughing, then that explains why. Okay, uh, but anyway, I just saw the movie Ready Player One. It's, I believe it just came out on Friday or sometime last week. Um, and, well, what caught my attention was that it was a video game movie. And, video game movies sort of have a reputation for being pretty terrible. Um, but, you know, there are some good video game movies out there, such as Wreck It Ralph. Um, I'd even go as far as to say that I don't think that Pixels is that bad of a movie. I mean, I know that I'd probably get destroyed for saying that, but I think that Ready Player One is probably the best video game movie that I've seen so far. Um, Now, as far as I'm aware, the movie is based off of a book. Um, and hold on, I'm just going to tell you in a second who the book is by. Um, let's see here. Um, Perhaps if I can find the. Okay, the book, if I'm not mistaken, is by Ernest Cline. At least that's what it says here on the Wikipedia page. Yeah, science fiction novel. So yeah, that's Ready Player One. That's at least the book. But the movie is actually directed by one of my favorite directors, Steven Spielberg. Um, or at least I think he was involved somehow. And Steven Spielberg, I just like a lot of the movies that he's involved with, including uh, including my three favorite movies, the Back to the Future trilogy. Not sure if you can quite see it, but yeah, Back to the Future trilogy. Great trilogy. I like quite a few of Steven Spielberg's movies. Um, I like the Jurassic Park movies. Um, I can't really think of the other ones off the top of my head right now, but I know I've seen quite a few of his movies, and they're pretty good. And Ready Player One, I can't really say that it was a disappointment. I mean, I set my expectations pretty high with the trailer because the trailer looked really good, really cool, I should say, but the movie actually exceeded my expectations. I was expecting it to be an 8 out of 10, which is what audiences were giving it on Rotten Tomatoes, or at least that's what they were giving it the last time I checked. Um, Not sure what it's at right now. It's also being criticized. I think it's being criticized by SJWs for being too white or something. But there's a couple of people of color in there, so hey, it's not entirely white. So yeah, the SJWs eat that. But the movie was really good. Um, let's see. I really liked the fight scenes. The CGI, well, I mean, it's a video game movie, so I was able to give the CGI a pass because um, video games don't look entirely realistic, no matter how good the graphics are. So, as far as I'm aware, the CGI didn't really bother me. In fact, in this case, it actually kind of added to the charm of the movie. I kind of wish that they would have done a bit more glitches and coding stuff in the movie, but you can't really ask for all that. Um, Also, it was also the trailer sort of advertised it as being this epic crossover, which it really was. I mean, I was hoping that there was going to be Nintendo characters in the movie. Unfortunately, that isn't exactly the case. I'm not going to quite spoil it, but as far as I'm aware, maybe everything just flew over my head, but there's one time where Mario is in fact referenced in the movie. He doesn't make a cameo or anything, but Mario is just referenced in the movie, I believe, as some sort of joke, and you'll know it when you see it or hear it, I should say. Also, there was a Michael Jackson reference in the movie, so that was pretty cool. Um, Again, you'll know that, except it's when you see it, and it's a bit less apparent, and it's a bit less hidden, I should say, or well, it's out in plain sight, or I don't know. Then there's also a Back to the Future reference, which was already seen in the trailer. If you couldn't already tell from the trailer, the DeLorean makes an appearance in the movie. Um, Now, I'm not really going to spoil the movie itself too much, but there were a few things that I wasn't quite expecting, and there, I didn't quite know exactly what to expect from the movie, especially since I haven't read the book before. But it was a pretty good movie. I'll say that for certain. For me, I'm not exactly the most hardcore movie critic. Um, but easily I can give Ready Player One, given that I'm not a serious movie critic. Like, I do analyze some of the things in a movie, but I don't analyze it to the same degree that a professional critic will. But I'm gonna give Ready Player One a 9 out of 10. And I'd recommend that if you really like video games, or if you just like 80s pop culture, because there's quite a bit of that in the movie, you should go check it out. So, anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I'll see you all later, and remember, don't pie feet. Okay, I messed that up. So, anyway, guys, have a good day, and remember, don't buy peanuts from the peanut vendor.